checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio making a switch here. Here's Winston. Inside, here's Garcia, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garcia's got 11 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
So it's the Lakers now, after the basket by San Antonio. Stolen. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Austin, after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Wolf. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the Spurs with possession after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Olsen. Second chance shot. Gooden with the rebound. Gooden's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Austin. And the shot is long. Spurs leading by 9. The pass to Garcia. Rebound the Lakers. Gooden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. .143 left in the first half. Pass to Austin. Pass to Wolf. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Spurs shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers trail by 9. To the inside. Finished off the break. He has 6.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
LA has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And 101 left in the first half of basketball. Gooden with it. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Spurs leading by 11. Fades and shoots. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Garcia.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
They get it back. Samardzija. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Gooden up top. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the Lakers with another miss. And so that brings the first half to a close. Spurs lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
Played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what was your impression?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
I like their physical approach, but they're being reckless out there. Silly fouls, silly guys to the line, way too much. I don't see how they can get back into this if they keep giving up free points.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Spurs leading by 15. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Johnson. Austin is out there with Mason. Then there's the Miracle Man. Here's Winston. Drives to the hoop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in. That's 10 points for Collison.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Shots good from Mason. Mason's got 14. Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Winston the pass to Collison. Outside, Garcia. Fletcher, he's guarded by Johnson. Right wing. Here's Higgins. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 6. Lakers trail by 17. Gooden the pass to Wale. And the shot goes down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Winston. He has 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Fletcher. Good D by Johnson. And it's Mason with the ball for the Lakers. 15-point game. Gooden dishes to Austin. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Austin's got his second bucket of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Winston the pass to Garcia. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Collison, and finished off by Collison.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Pass to Garcia. Now here's Collison. Not a lot of room. Now the pass to Winston. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Garcia can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 12. Mason inside the line. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The franchise is checked in for Mason. San Antonio leading by 12. Lloyd the pass to Banks. Now here's Collison. Passes it to Fletcher. Back to Collison. It's stolen by Austin. Pass to Best. Shoots it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for it. Austin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Higgins passes to Collison. Johnson against Banks. Here's Higgins. And he's good on the 3 ball. Higgins has got 9.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Austin. Here he goes. Count that one.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Higgins. 9 points in the game so far. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Lakers trail by 14. Austin, the pass to Wale. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 10 points for him.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Higgins passes to Banks. Pass to Fletcher. Shot clock at 6. is in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Spurs lead by 16. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Banks following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Higgins. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Now Gooden. He's got 10. There's the three. Banks with the rebound. Banks has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Higgins. Gooden defending. Tipped away. Here's Johnson. He kicks it to Austin. To the left side wing. Best passes to Gooden. Here's Wale. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 8.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Booker will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs, leading by 12. The pass to Olsen. Here's Lloyd. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Austin. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And they're on the break. Here's Olsen. The Lakers with the rebound. Austin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Summerziski. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Now here's Booker. He's covered closely.
Los Angeles foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Lakers trail by 16. D passes to Wolf. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Lloyd. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Misses from close range. Lakers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Floats one up. The shot off that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Down low in transition. Here come the Spurs.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Passes to the mayor. The feed now to Austin. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And here's Booker. He averages about 5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound, Olsen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Spurs lead by 20.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Now here's Austin. Tight defense on him. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Austin's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Olsen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's the quick. To the paint. Now here's Austin. Misses from short range. Here's Lloyd. Here's Samardziski. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Going inside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Out to the wing.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Half it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Two.
The first free throw is good, and the Lakers making a change here. Mason's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for the Spurs.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's the quick, guarded by Garcia. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs leading by 18. Here's Winston. A second chance effort. The Lakers with the rebound. The Mayor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cathy. Rebound San Antonio. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Booker. Pulls it from 20. The shot that time not on target.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
The Mayor, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. The Mayor's got 5 points so far. Here's Winston. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We head into the fourth. We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Booker, and it's Winston in a point. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for the Lakers,
the first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio leading by 14. From downtown, it's good from long range.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
They get a hand on it. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Garcia, and that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
From 20 feet out, and the Spurs scoring again.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a treble.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 19. Gooden with it. Mason for three. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. Into the
Pass to
lineup
Winston.
Spurs.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He's guarded by Johnson. True on the 14-footer. He's got 19.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here is Mason. After the basket by San Antonio. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Winston. Right through the D for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Knocked loose. Guarded by Mason. The three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Gooden the pass to Wale. To the right side. Mason for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Garcia's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Gooden defending. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wale. And again, unable to change momentum here. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power, and not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
So it's San Antonio now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Gooden defending, good on the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's the quick, guarded by Garcia.
Los Angeles foul.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 20-7 run. Gooden defending. Gets the 14-footer to fall. He has 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Mason the pass to Chase. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Mason. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Mason. There's the pass to Chase. To halt the run. Kept alive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Two.
That one is off. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
5 on the clock. To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lloyd the pass to Collison. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Samardziski. Rebound by Best. Passes it to Gooden. Shot on the wing. And that one is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The way he's been playing in the past few games, I wasn't sure he'd even get meaningful minutes tonight, but he was a different player altogether. He really found something that worked for him.